The massacre at Mousiotitsa, when alpine soldiers became executioners. April 1941. The mountains of Greece echo with gunfire as German forces launch Operation Merida. What follows is a tale of resistance, revenge, and the ultimate price of terror. The iron grip tightens. Picture this. It's spring 1941, and the German war machine rolls into Greece under the banner of Saupor Operation Merida. Within mere weeks, the proud Greek defenses crumble like ancient pottery. The country becomes a chessboard, carved up between German, Italian, and Bulgarian occupiers. But here's where the story gets interesting. While the cities fell silent under jackboots, the mountains began to sing with rebellion. The Edelweiss warriors. Enter the 1st Mountain Division, the so-called Edelweiss Division. These weren't your ordinary soldiers. Picture elite alpine troops from Bavaria and Austria, men who could fight in blizzards and scale rocky peaks like mountain goats. They wore a delicate white flower, the Edelweiss, on their caps as a badge of honor. But by 1943, that innocent flower had become a symbol of something far darker. These battle-hardened veterans had seen action across Europe, Poland, France, Yugoslavia, and the brutal Eastern Front. They'd learned that war wasn't just about defeating armies, it was about breaking spirits. The resistance rises. In the rugged region of Epirus, northwestern Greece, something was stirring. The Edelweiss movement. Led by a former Greek army officer named Napoleon Zervas, had turned the mountains into their fortress. These weren't professional soldiers, they were farmers, shepherds, and shopkeepers who'd had enough. Their strategy was simple but effective. Hit and run. Ambush a patrol here, blow up a bridge there, then vanish into the hills like ghosts. But every act of resistance came with a price, and that price would be paid in innocent blood. The village that dared to care. Nestled in the mountains sat Mousiotitsa, a peaceful village of about 800 souls. Farmers tended their fields, children played in dusty streets, and life moved at the gentle pace it had for centuries. Their crime? They showed kindness to the resistance fighters. A meal here, a night's shelter there, perhaps a warning about German patrols. In the occupiers' eyes, this made every villager, from the oldest grandmother to the youngest child, an enemy of the Reich. The trap is set. July 18, 1943. 9 German soldiers die in an ambush near Kopani village. Colonel Joseph Salminger of the 98th Regiment demands blood for blood. His finger points to Mousiotitsa on the map. Make an example of them, comes the cold approval from General Walter Stettner von Grabenhofen. July 24th. A lone German aircraft circles the village like a vulture, dropping leaflets with a chilling message. Do not leave your homes. The villagers think it's protection. It's actually a death sentence. Dawn of Terror, July 25, 1943. Picture the scene. Dawn breaks over the mountains as truck engines rumble up narrow roads. 4 groups of German soldiers move like wolves, surrounding the village in complete silence. Leading one group is Willibald Röser, a man his own soldiers called Morten, the Nero of 1298, for his love of destruction. Suddenly, the morning calm explodes into chaos. Soldiers burst through doors, shouting orders in German that terrified villagers can't understand. Gunfire echoes off stone walls. Families are dragged from their homes as flames begin to lick at thatched roofs. Those who survive the initial assault face a horrifying journey. Under armed guard, they're forced to march to Spithari, a plateau above the village that once offered refuge from Ottoman raiders. Now it would become their final destination. Imagine the scene. Mothers clutching babies, children holding hands, elderly villagers leaning on walking sticks. They stand in rows, machine guns trained on them, waiting for an order that would echo through history. When that order comes, the guns speak in deadly chorus. 36 innocent lives are cut down in minutes. Bodies fall in waves. The wounded try to crawl away only to face a second volley that silences them forever. The bodies are thrown into a dry well, like refuse. However, they came back for more. You'd think one massacre would be enough. You'd be wrong. August 27, 1943. The Germans return to Mousiotitsa. Another officer has died, and Röser's company wants more blood. This time, they execute 17 more villagers, in front of their own homes, leaving the bodies in the streets as a warning. Total death toll: 153 villagers, including 63 children under 16. The official German report reads like fiction. The 12th Company was attacked and destroyed a bandit nest, killing 100 bandits. Pure fabrication. No German soldier was fired upon. No partisan was found in the village. This was cold-blooded murder designed to terrorize an entire region into submission. But here's where the story takes a turn. The cycle of vengeance they'd set in motion came back to haunt them. October 1, 1943. Joseph Salminger, the man who ordered Mousiotitsa's destruction, is ambushed and killed by Greek partisans. His death triggers another massacre at Lingiades village. 92 more civilians, including a 6-month-old baby. October 1944. General Stettner von Grabenhofen goes missing during the Soviet Belgrade offensive. Reports suggest Yugoslav partisans captured and executed him. His body was never found. November 1944. Willibald Röser, the Nero of 1298, dies in an Allied air raid on Freiburg, Germany. One by one, the architects of terror met their own violent ends. May 8, 1945, Germany surrenders. The remnants of the 1st Mountain Division lay down their arms in Austria. Many officers claim they were just fighting partisans, not committing war crimes. Some are extradited to Yugoslavia, where they face trial and execution. The Cold War soon overshadows Wehrmacht crimes, but for the survivors of Mousiotitsa, there could be no forgetting. Today, monuments stand where the massacres took place. The rebuilt village serves as a living memorial to 153 innocent souls who died simply for showing human kindness. Their story reminds us that in war's darkest hours, the line between soldier and murderer can disappear entirely. The white Edelweiss, once a symbol of courage, became a mark of shame that would forever stain the memory of those who wore it. Sometimes the mountains remember what men try to forget. What do you think? Could such atrocities happen again in our modern world? Share your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories from history's darkest chapters.